Hi there. I want to talk to you about the importance of exercise with rheumatoid arthritis, in addition to talking to you about some precautions and tips for aerobic activity and strength activity. Let's get started. Okay, first and foremost, if you are newly diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, you want to make sure you're talking to your physician about medications that can help with the inflammation, because the inflammation being brought down is going to allow you to exercise. Make sure that your doctor is okay with you exercising, performing both a cardiovascular and a strength program, along with flexibility for those joints. Simply increasing your physical activity is going to reduce your stiffness. It's going to reduce your joint pain. It's going to reduce your fatigue level, and it's going to decrease your inflammation. All these are great reasons. The main thing is you have to get started where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. So flare-ups are common with rheumatoid arthritis. It doesn't mean you stop moving. It means that you change the way you move. So you may want to do a specific mobility exercise program that focuses on just moving through those joints, or an active recovery program, yoga, Tai Chi, and just give those joints a little bit of a break, but don't stop moving. Try to be active when your joints have the least amount of stiffness. This is usually going to be late afternoon, but not always. You want to pretty much avoid the morning routine of exercise and getting through that full range, because you may not be able to at that time. Do not increase your activity more than 10% a week. Make sure you pick something physically active that you like. Don't pick something that you don't enjoy doing. It's going to be hard to get into activity if you haven't done anything for a while with your RA. So start where you are and do an activity that you enjoy. Most commonly, rheumatoid arthritis is going to affect the hands and the feet, at least initially and most significantly. So you may have to make some adjustments with how you hold weights and the exercises that you do because of this. So some people with rheumatoid arthritis, there is no way they can do on hands and knees because of the way it feels on their wrist. You can make adjustment by holding weights. I plan on showing you a strengthening program with this. And then you want to be careful with the feet and just making sure you're not doing too much hard pounding with your feet. You want to make sure that it's gentle and that you're also doing some exercises individually with those as well. Probably the most important thing for rheumatoid arthritis as a tip is do not stop exercising. It is so important for you to exercise those joints and work through the range of motion that you have. If you are in a flare-up or if you are having a bad day, decrease what you're doing. Don't stop. So let's talk a few specifics. Aerobic activity. Aerobic activity, you need to be working up to 3 to 5 days a week. How much? Gradually build up to 30 minutes a day if you can. What type of activity does this look like? Of course, probably number one would be the pool. Being able to swim or even walk around in a pool is great. A lot of you do not have access to a pool, and I understand that. So you would do any type of rhythmic activity. This might be dancing. This might be getting on a bicycle. This might be going for a walk. Whatever you can do, and build up slowly. One of the things you may want to focus on is doing little bits at a time. So 5 to 10 minutes at a time, doing 1, 2, or 3 throughout the day is a great start. Not to mention the fact that doing a little bit is going to get a little bit of movement, a little bit of nutrition to those joints to kind of get you going for that period of time. So little bouts may be the best for rheumatoid arthritis. It is important when you are exercising with rheumatoid arthritis to make sure you have good shoes with good shock absorption. If your RA is well controlled, you do want to do weight-bearing activities and walking. So you hear a lot of fitness people tell you that it's not good to exercise through partial range of motion. Full range of motion is, of course, the best, but when you're dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, you're not going to be able to start off with full range of motion. So you want to start in the range that you have and slowly increase. You may be able to do a couple repetitions, slow moving in the small range, and you can increase that range of motion from there. That's a safer way to do strength training with rheumatoid arthritis. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to do a specific strengthening program, and a mobility program for rheumatoid arthritis. Hope you enjoy.